What's up, guys? It's Connor, aka Con Ogre. Reason I'm saying that is because I'm taking a new direction in my YouTube series. I'm going to start basing this more around the blog and forum that I've been very active on for the last month, called Ogre Stronghold. If you guys haven't checked that out yet, please do. It's an awesome community for all Warhammer players, but of course, it's got a special place in the heart for any Ogre players. I'm just doing a quick update because, well, today's an important day. Today's the day I finish my exams, so I'm really excited about this. Life is good, and I can now get to start on these dun. Well, of course, in my lineup here, which I've mentioned a few times on my blog. So I have my Rhinox assembled, basically just base coated. And I put a little wash on the horns, but I mean that's going to take ages. I'm not even. He's far from in the picture right now. This little guy, this guy get painted. All my iron guts. Got a lead belcher in there. Brag. He's probably going to be a man eater. Standard bearer, but honestly, I'm not too thrilled with the miniature actually. No, he looks great. But take a moment and see what he looks like beside another ogre. He's like a baby ogre. He's so much smaller. Like his arms are way smaller than other ogres. And the gut plate. So that's just my little rant about him. How the army's coming along. Let me roll the chair up. Check it out. Lots of guys. And they're all coming along great. Check out those bulls. Ready for action. Lead belchers at the back. Of course, there's one absent. There should be four. You know, just chilling at the Holiday Inn. Looking good. And of course, the pride and joy. The Iron Guts. Everyone's favorites. There's the guy. Everyone's seen him a few times now, I'm sure. Kind of pride and joy there. This is the Tyrant. I gotta say. Oh shit, hopefully this isn't too dark, but I didn't like this guy at first, and then I finished the Gnoblar, and I added weathering effects. I used the new Citadel range. Let's just scoot back over here. I used Blood for the Blood God. I used Nihilak Oxide, and then I used a little bit of the Typhus Corrosion, paired up with where the hell did you go? Oh, come on, it's got to be here. It's so bright. It's the orange one. Riserus, there it is. And I got to say, guys, it works great. You got to try these out. The rust effects look phenomenal. Like, phenomenal. The blood effects look great. It's shiny enough in the areas that you'd want them to be to make it look like the blood is wet, but it dries up in the areas you'd like it to, if that makes any sense. So it looks great. And you can even, if you have a stippling brush, if I can get in on the detail. Let's try to get this. Come on, baby. Come on, come on. Come on. Maybe you can see from here the little dots. You take a stippling brush and you kind of just take your stippling, like so. Let me grab it here. That's the one with the very hard plastic bristles. Very hard. You kind of just dip this in the paint, and then take it. And it's going to splash the paint at it, so it kind of gets that that sprayed blood look. And you can put it right across the ogre's face. So, things to talk about. As I posted on my gnoblog yesterday, I kind of went crazy. I bought some shit. Now, the reason I said I'm taking a new direction, I'm getting a lot better feedback over my Gnoblog on the Ogre Stronghold than I am on YouTube itself. They're just not getting that many views. But my Gnoblog has a lot of traffic. It's doing really well, and I have lots of people talking. I wish people would talk a little more, honestly. I love that. I love that community. On that note, a special thank you. Let me got my piece of paper here. To Kiwi Raka, Jimmy, Gnoblar Herder, and Potentially Lethal. all great guys and people who've been posting on my gnoblog and making it worthwhile. Because you know, if no one posted and said things, you know, about their opinion, what would it really be worth, right? So something to go over really quick. I dug this guy up the other day. Gazgul Thraka. Obviously, nothing to do with my ogres. Nothing to do with Warhammer really either for me, because I don't play Warhammer, and I don't have any other orcs except for him, but he's awesome. So I picked him up one time, a long time ago. This is out of a Black Reach set that I got off one of my buddies. There's his arm down in there. And here's Gazgul. Gazgul, what was I? Here's something I'm working on. Check out the fire on his jaw. Tell me what you got. Oh, let me zoom in here. Tell me what you guys think of that. That's all freehand. And I'm hoping to get the whole thing up in flames like that. And then later on I'm going to go back and I'm going to chip up the paint and everything. So I'm going to get him really, really painted up nice. And then, to be perfectly honest, since I don't play orcs at all, there's a few guys at my local gaming store down at Bayshore, and they play a lot of orcs, and I just feel like that, you know, for some kid who's maybe, well, I say kid, but, you know, some 16-year-old son doesn't have a lot of cash in his pocket, I feel like that'd be a good gift. I see some guy playing orcs and just kind of hand him this amazingly painted Gazgul for, you know, free of charge. It's been a long time. I don't play orcs, and I probably never will, so, you know, that could really make someone's, well, geez, it can make someone's hobby career in a sense. You know, that could change a lot, especially when you're thinking about some Gazgul that someone might not be able to afford. Okay, now away from this, let's look at something more important. Ogres, okay? Picked up some bulls yesterday. Really excited. Why am I excited? Well, I love ogres. But mostly because of this. My genius invention here. Went to Canadian Tire, picked up one of these boxes, got all the sprues set up, so I have, you know, left hands, right-handed weapons, fist weapons, everything for iron guts. So I found out that I have enough arms to make 3 iron guts. So out of this box of ogres, I'm going to be getting 3 iron guts and 3 normal bulls, which is great. As you saw there, Phoenician wolves. You know, I love wolves. I think these models are gorgeous. But moreover, I'm not a huge fan of the range of saber tusks that GW offers. Now, I don't think they're bad. I just think the wolves are better. I wish I had more of an excuse than that. The thing, I wish I could use saber tusks, and you know what? Maybe they will make new ones one day, but right now, $20 for 2, and they're smaller than the wolves. To me, ogres, I mean, you want, you know, they have these tame pets coming down from the mountainside, especially with the kind of the lore behind by the tribe I'm trying to make, you know, the beast breakers. Like, these guys have animals all over the place and pelts. These things are big. Like, these wolves, like, to match it up with an ogre, check that out, man. They're not small. You know, they're much bigger than the saber tusks. And on to the next thing. Pretty excited about. Bam! Really pumped to get started on this guy. In fact, to all my gnoblog readers and people coming from the gnoblog and watching this video, this is my next project. I just got him, but now he's my next project. So sorry guys, you're gonna be waiting a little bit. I don't know. I'm just too excited about this. Why am I excited? The two-handed weapon was something I always wanted to use on the tyrant, but when I first got this tyrant, let me reach it. I was too impatient, and I couldn't get the gluing properly on the double hands. Because let me tell you, getting those arms to line up with that weapon, that's one of the hardest gluing challenges in Warhammer. I kid you not. So be wary when buying if you're not good at gluing. And this fine cast, the axe was a little bent, so I had to put that in hot water and bend it out. One thing I'm going to do with this tyrant, because I believe he is going to be my main tyrant when he's done, there's going to be lots of gnoblars on his base. I'm going to have the gnoblar it comes with, the little guy dragging the sword, coming out from under his pants there. He's going to be kind of, you know, going under, because, I mean, he's got so much room. On the back there, I think I threw it in the other case, but there's a gnoblar. Oh, there he is. a knobbler kind of hanging off of a rope. He's going to be hanging off of his belt on the back, dragging on the ground. And I may even add more than that, I'm not sure, but I don't want to get it too cluttered, so I think I'm going to stick with one at the front and one at the back, and I'm really excited. Another thing I'm thinking about doing, this would be in the far future. So think about this. You have the arms with the poles. Now your standard would go on top of there normally, but look at this. I got tons of these things. So what I'm thinking is, check it out and hear me out. If you were to take, let's say, a sword, and if I was to Dremel the bottom off here, and then I was to put that sword tip on the top of this. So if I can just line this up without getting too crazy. You know, something like, piss on it. Whatever. You know what I mean. It would kind of look like a giant spear or a polearm. All these guys carrying these spears. I think that would look super cool, especially if you were to go on eBay, pick up some of these guys, some of these big shields, put them on the other hand, and then you're going to be getting like a whole squad of guys that look like this. But think about the shield on this side and the giant pole on the other, giant polearm. Kind of look like phalanx troops, if that's what you're into. Okay, so that's my recent updates. One more thing to add. Found something cool. Check it out. Don't play Tyranids. Never painted Tyranids. But my girlfriend's older brother, who just moved away to London, Ontario, we were going through his bedroom looking for something, and sure enough, we find this. And she's like, well, go for it, take it. I think that's pretty cool looking, and if I have nothing to paint, well, that'd be kind of fun. He really is big. I mean, besides an Ogre Tyrant. Check it out. Big model. Okay, so basically what I could have summed up about this episode is that I'm taking a new direction on the videos. I'm going to be now doing these videos to have some synergy with my gnoblog, because that's where I'm getting the feedback from. That's where I'm getting the good vibe from, if you will. So I'm going to be putting all my focus into this gnoblog, and then using these videos as a supplement for the gnoblog, not vice versa, which was what I thought at the beginning. So guys, stay tuned. I'm going to start up on this tyrant tonight. If I can reach him, for Christ's sake. Here we go. We start on this guy tonight. I put a message on my gnoblog asking people what they think about the belly. Should I put on the belly with the two big tusks, or should I use the one with the fur sword? I didn't get any feedback on that, unfortunately. But you know what? I think I'm going to go with the regular one with the sword. So actually, the same one that this guy has. Why? Because I feel like the one with the tusks may get in the way. As cool as it looks, it would kind of look strange having these big, tusks protruding out of the belly there, and he's holding this two-handed weapon. Be like, well, how the hell does he swing it? But that leaves me open later on. I can use those tusks on something else, perhaps. So anyway, guys, that's all. I'm going to make sure to do some videos coming up on a number of things. I'm going to do a Gnoblar painting session all by itself. I'm going to do individual videos probably on the Rise of Rust with Typhus Corrosion combo, the Oxide, and the Blood for the Blood God, which turned out amazing. So thanks for tuning in, guys. Hope to see you soon on the gnoblog. Cheers.